It was a November night in London. The stormy rain and the sound of thunder echoed through the city. St. Mary's Hospital, an old Victorian-style building, stood in the darkness. Dr. Elena Thompson, a young surgeon, was walking through the hospital corridors after a long shift. Everything seemed normal, but something felt off. The lights of Ward 13 flickered dimly. Elena had always found this ward strange, sealed and abandoned, as if old secrets were hidden inside. But tonight, something was different. As she walked toward the elevator, a scream echoed from room 666. Her heart raced. Room 666? That ward had been closed for years. Elena froze, her hand on the elevator button. The scream came again, a soft, desperate voice. "Help, please!" She remembered the hospital rules. Never go alone into sealed wards. But curiosity and some strange sense of danger were pulling her forward. With her phone flashlight in hand, she slowly approached room 666. The handle was ice cold, like a touch of death. She pushed it, and the door opened slowly. The room was old and dusty. Flickering fluorescent lights cast shadows that created strange shapes on the walls. In one corner, something moved in the darkness. "Who's there?" Elena called, her voice trembling. The figure slowly came forward, a woman, ghostly, pale, with empty sockets for eyes. They never left," she rasped, a voice like scratching bones. Elena felt a chill. She tried to step back, but the door slammed shut with force. Panic rising, she screamed, but the corridor was empty. The woman wore a torn hospital gown, her face and arms covered in strange scars, pulsing as if alive. 1940s experiments hidden here," the woman said. Memories of World War II rumors surfaced in Elena's mind. St. Mary's had been used for secret medical trials. Patients vanished, and screams were heard at night. The woman advanced, her fingers claw-like. Elena dodged and collided with a cabinet. Old files fell, yellowed papers with names, dates, and horrifying details. Subject 13, immortality serum. Side effects, eternal hunger. Elena's blood ran cold. Could this woman be Subject 13? Lightning flashed, illuminating the room. Shadows of long-dead patients appeared, red eyes, mouths open, silent screams. One grabbed her ankle, cold flesh burning her skin. A bestial voice whispered, "The serum spreads. You will join us." Elena searched for an escape. Behind a bed, she found a hidden panel, a secret tunnel. She entered. Darkness swallowed her. Behind her, scratching and hissing sounds. "You cannot run." The tunnel twisted through the hospital, leading Elena to a basement morgue. Bodies lay on slabs, covered with sheets. One sheet moved. Elena stifled a scream. She reached out slowly and saw Dr. Harris, her mentor. "Elena, they're alive. The serum revives the dead." The body convulsed, the skin peeling away, revealing the decayed corpse beneath. Elena pulled her hand back and ran up the stairs to the main floor. But the hospital had changed. Corridors looped endlessly. Doors led nowhere. Nurses she passed gave blank stares, their uniforms stained with blood. "Join the ward," one murmured, her head twisting unnaturally. A flashback came. A patient had been admitted with mysterious wounds, speaking of the eternal ones before dying. Elena realized the serum was failing, the infection spreading.
Lightning struck again. She felt breaths on her neck in the dark. "We are hungry," multiple voices chorused. The emergency exit was locked. The key card was in the locker, back in Ward 13. No choice. Elena turned back. Room 666's creature waited, grinning with jagged teeth. "Come, doctor, heal us." Fight or flight? Elena grabbed a scalpel from a nearby cart. The creature recoiled, black ichor oozing from the cut, but more patients appeared, zombie-like. She ran, slashing, blood spraying. One bit her arm. The serum entered her veins. In the locker, she found the card and a journal. Her grandfather's, a World War II doctor at St. Mary's. "We created monsters, burned the ward to destroy it." Sirens blared outside with the storm raging. Elena swiped the card. The door opened, but the hospital pulled her back like invisible chains. Creatures swarmed. "Stop! Forever!" With her last strength, she found gasoline in the maintenance room. She soaked the corridors, Ward 13 first. With matches, she set it ablaze. The creatures screamed, melting in the heat. Elena emerged and collapsed as the fire engines arrived. Was it over? In the ambulance, her arm throbbed. The mirror reflected her eyes, glowing faintly red. The serum had survived. Weeks later, Elena sat in her apartment, hiding her scars, haunted by nightmares. Whispers echoed in the dark. "We are still here." St. Mary's had been rebuilt, but rumors persisted, and patients were disappearing again. One night, a knock. A nurse from the hospital, dressed in white. "Doctor, it's starting again." Elena felt hunger and fear rising. Over? No. If you are reading this, check your local hospital. Shadows hide secrets. Visit St. Mary's at night if you dare. Share this story. Warn others while you can.